the inspiration for this particular set was when my friends and I used to get together to play. We typically hung out at some bars and whatnot, and pieces fall to the floor, pieces get broken. I wanted something that was more sturdy and that we could really just get to playing and whatnot. So this is a very sturdy piece made of the cheapest materials and actually using the cheapest tools. When you see the kind of finishes that I actually applied, is supposed to be rough.
In this work, I wrote out the poem in cursive writing on the glass, and part of the generator for that is sort of a nod towards the disappearance of handwriting in our culture. It's not going to be taught in public schools anymore, and it's sort of part of some themes that I work with that have to do with things that are disappearing and things that are sort of passing through our culture.
This particular series is takes skirts and dresses, images of them out of like Vogue magazine or other fashion magazines, or any magazine where I see an interesting skirt or something. Turn them upside down and then kind of use them and transform them into these flower images. And so that's really what this particular series is about. I otherwise do a lot of landscape and other things and much larger pieces, but I do a lot of collage.
I sat at Capitolia in Rome for 3 days, and I was interested in how to describe space three-dimensionally but on a piece of paper. So what I did was what I call unfolding elevation. So I look at the buildings around the plaza, but described it in different angles. And so each building is captured from sort of more flat-on elevations, but also from two corners of the buildings. And I also did a watercolor wash just to capture sort of the sun, how it was in shade when I started the drawing, and then later on when the sun came out, it's brighter. So just trying to capture time also through the watercolor wash.